Rudy, it's 3 points, but we can't be happy with that performance.
Well, you can't be happy with the performance. Sometimes you have to dig deep, to get a result. And today we've done that. And I'm not surprised, where Celtic are in the division. You can see the physicality. You can see that with a lot of good and quality, experienced players. To be perfectly honest, I've really enjoyed that side. And after the game, I complimented their manager and I says, you got some great lads here. So yes, it was a tough afternoon, but you got to have a smile on your face. 3 points for us is massive.
Yeah, there was a few things we took out of the training session on Tuesday, but a few things I think we forgot where we were sometimes in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very honest with you, Tim. We started fairly brightly, and the game was like even Stevens, and then I think we scored a terrific goal. They scored from, I would say, a defensive error of ours. And what disappointed me, particularly in the first half, our final pass in the final third, it wasn't there. We didn't find each other, some passes went astray. But for me, it's a little bit understandable because we try to work in training to get that togetherness, to get that feel-good factor and everything. But with so many new faces in, sometimes it's difficult. But you've got to give them a lot of credit. Tough afternoon, but well done in the end.
Yep, we can see with the players that you brought in, we have made changes, and you made a few changes in the background as well. Tell us about those.
Yes, Tom, our physio, he moved on. But luckily we've got Curtis, is yet again a qualified physio, and I'm very pleased to say that he's committed himself, for the foreseeable future, which is very nice. And if you refer yourself and the assistant manager's position, to be perfectly honest, when I came to the club, it was Tony. And Tony is, besides being a fantastic captain for me at Scarborough, he became my assistant manager. And I felt very, very comfortable with him. He's such an experienced lad, but due to work commitments, he had to say he can't do it anymore. With a huge regret, because I love him, I love his family and everybody, but that's just how football is. And the perfect replacement was Jamie Poole. What a player, what a person to work with, his knowledge, his experience, the way how we talk to each other. I feel like I've known him all my life, and it's probably in hindsight an unbelievable decision which has been made. So I cannot but speak highly of him.
Yep, and he fits in well with Jed as well, because the teammates when they were at Blythe in the Blythe glory days. Yeah. So he fits in well.
I mean, you've got to remember, Jed's been here all his life, and Jed is by no stretch of imagination, he's just a coach. We work together, and I want to underline that so everybody understands. Names don't make men. Titles don't make men. So just because my job is a manager, James is assistant manager, Jed is coach, we all work together. And the football scenes, I give them the freedom, no different than I would make a decision. But as a manager, you have to make them different decisions. I.e. like in the board, i.e. like with sponsors, with different things. But when it comes to football, they all, each and every one, and I underline, Jed and Jamie, has the same input. And that, in my opinion, makes you a great team.
So we look forward to Wednesday night and a trip to Thornaby, which is another massive game for us, as every game will be. Is you contemplating any changes, or everybody available?
There's a possibility we'll make 1 or 2 changes. I mean, you don't know. But I'm still in a process where we have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, maybe 8 players within the squad which do become regular faces. There is still other places up for grabs. So at the end of the day, anybody sits on the bench or anybody is a standby, they can at any given time enter the scene. And on a guy like this, you do well, you stay in the team. But that's just the way how I see it, and that's the way how I think we'll have to move on from here.
Cheers, Gaffer. Another 3 points. Well done.
Thank you.